American people who are still feeling like things are unaffordable, who are still feeling like things are rough out there is look, we get it, and we hear you, and we know that there's a lot of work to do. And the thing that I'd ask for the American people is a little bit of patience.
Well, look, here's the problem. It was, I'll change it day one. This is so easy. Only I can fix it, right? Vance doesn't want to own that, but he has to because he was on the ticket that said it, right? So asking for patience, that's what Biden was saying. The question is, you get affordability, but do you get that people believe that you are responsible for the growing crisis? Now, Marjorie Taylor Greene just surprised everybody by saying she's going to announce that she's leaving. She just announced, effective January of this year. Why? Well, she doesn't seem to be sick or anything like that. She says she's just sick of the system, that she's been cast aside. So maybe she thinks the writing is on the wall and she wants to get out. What's really interesting is she says, you know, I haven't changed. I've always been fighting for the little guy. Well, I mean, she does believe in Jewish space lasers and QAnon. She said a lot of crazy stuff to get attention. And what does it mean? Now, I want to bring in Anthony Scaramucci. What does it mean that Marjorie Taylor Greene, right, a straight-up kook, right, up until very recently, believes you can't get anything done here and the game is too toxic? The lady who believes in Jewish space lasers is saying she can't believe what's happening in Washington, D.C. What is the impact, and what do you think the real rationale is behind her leaving, Anthony? And it's great to see you. I've missed you.
I think she's got some. You really want me to tell you? I mean, I'm probably going to get me in trouble. I think she's gotten some death threats. And I think that her turn against Donald Trump has gone very nasty because she was right there in the inner circle. And I think she says this is just not worth it. And I think she's pulled out and resigned. That's honestly what I believe. And I'm getting the information like you did right before the commercial break. But that's what I think. And listen, you know, she made some points over the last 3 weeks that I think are legitimate. And if you go to Vance, Marjorie Taylor Greene is more or less speaking to him. She said over the last 3 to 6 weeks, Chris, that she goes to the supermarket and prices are out of control. And you know this, I know this. You can go get a pot roast here on Long Island at King Cullen. It went from $9 to $36 in 2.5 years. I mean, it's not sustainable for the average person, you know.
Yeah, I mean, to me, the message is when Marjorie Taylor Greene gets how bad it's getting and how things have to change, hopefully that is a clarion call for all. Vance saying be patient. There's a political problem with that. The real problem is who owns the affordability crisis. They want it to still be Biden. Is it too late for it to just be Biden? And is it about them going into panic mode and getting rid of the tariffs yesterday?
Well, listen, the numbers were coming down. They inherited a strong, healing economy for Biden. I mean, you know, you just have to look at the data. This is not rocket science. Just look at the objective data. I was on your show at the beginning of the year, you know, during like Liberation, when Trump came down from like Mount Evil, like Orange Moses with the tablet. And, you know, the stuff didn't make any sense. I said on your show, this would cause a slowdown in the economy. It would raise prices. It would also cause the incremental employee not to get hired, and it would cause people not to spend money on plant and equipment around the country. And all of that has happened in a 9-month period of time. Moreover, Chris, he doesn't like President Lula. He likes President Bolsonaro, so he puts a 50% tariff on Brazil. We're exporting a lot of fruits and vegetables from there because it's their summer versus our winter.
Right.
They're the largest coffee producer and exporter into the United States. You put a 50% tariff. What do you think is going to happen to those prices at the supermarket? So, and by the way, this is the other thing about Trump, too. The second season of this reality show, there's nobody around him telling him the truth. Besant knows this. Lutnick knew this. Why are you putting tariffs on things that we don't produce here in the United States? Is just going to cause a price increase. You're effectively taxing consumers. So, Chris, he did all those things. He's trying to pull it back. And Vance is right. You could be patient, but it took 9 months to dig ourselves into the problem. It's going to take at least 9 months to dig ourselves out of it. And that's right in the middle of the midterm elections.
Did you see in today that Trump gets it? And that's why he was embracing of Mamdani.
Yeah, no
it's not like he's
question.
afraid of the guy.
Yeah.
and he wants the affordability people to see him as an ally, and maybe he'll make a shift.
Oh, no question. Okay, so now you're getting into the president's political instincts. He had a choice there. They could have gotten into an excoriation with each other. He said that's not going to be good for him politically. He's also got a lot of real estate assets in New York that he needs to protect. And I think he handled himself masterfully there. Look, you got to call balls and strikes on the president, whether you like or dislike him. I thought he handled himself really well today, and I hope the two of them get along. You and I live here, man. I want this place to thrive. I was with your brother, of course, but he's our mayor now, and I want him to do well.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.